Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Crush Lusher Television. Alright, so today we're going to go over our quiz from Friday, Geometry Circles Quiz. And so I'm going to do all the problems. You're going to check or X as you go, looking at yours. If you got something wrong, I'm going to show you what to do so you can do a correction for it. So the corrections are going to be due today when you finish the video and you look at your quiz and you make sure you have everything right. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, I wrote it all in my notebook, so let's check it out. Here we go. So, circles quiz corrections. Number 1, name a radius of this. So that would be, so it's either A, D, D, B. And I think in this one, look back here, the answer is B, which is DB right there. So the answer is DB. AD is another answer. You can write. Number 2, name a chord that is not a diameter. So A to B is the diameter because it goes through the center. A chord goes through, it touches two parts of the circle and doesn't go through the center. So that would be CB or BC right there. And so looking here, CBC is the answer for number 2. All right, cool. So another thing is the secant. So the secant is also this part right here. So it's also the chord. So it goes through the circle and touches at 2 points. So that's also going to be CB, like that. Sorry, there's a line at the top. It's a line. It's not just the line segment. So that's going to be CB. So we have C and C right there. Number 4. Let's check it out. Number 4. All right. If the circumference of a circle is 20 pi inches, find the radius. Okay, so you know that the circumference is 2 pi r, or the circumference is pi times diameter. Circumference means all the way around the circle. Why do you have 2? Because 2 radii equal diameter. 2 radii on 2 equal 1 diameter, like that. Okay. So in this case, we're looking for the radius, so I'm going to use this right here. So 2 pi r equals 20 pi. So I need to solve for r, and so I'm going to divide by 2 pi on both sides. Pi is just a number, it's not a variable, so you can divide by it, 2 pi. And pi divided by pi is 1. And then 20 divided by 2 is 10. And so the answer is 10 for that one. So for number 4, the answer is A. Cool. All right, next one. So we got to find the measure of arc GH. Number 5, arc GH. So this right here. So it gives us, this is 90 degrees and this is 20 degrees. And so I'm looking here, if I can get this angle here, that central angle, this arc is the same measure. So the central angle and the arc are the same. So I'm looking here and I see that JH, this is a straight angle, so this is 180 degrees. So 20 plus 90 plus, let's call this X, because this is X also, because they're the same thing. So you have 20 plus 90 plus X equals the straight line, this whole thing, which is 180. So that's 110 plus X equals 180. Subtract 110, subtract 110, X equals 70. So 70 is the central angle and 70 is also the arc GH. Got it. So number 5, the answer is C. Number 5, the answer is C. All right, let's go to number 9 next. Number 9, cool. So number 9, gotta turn my page. Number 9. All right, so find X. So X is this angle. This is an inscribed angle here. So I need to get this arc here. So if I get this arc, I know that this is half of the arc because it's an inscribed angle. It's not a central angle. So I'm looking here that this right here is 180. So that means this whole arc is 180. And I already have 122 right here. So 180 minus 122 is going to be 58. And so this is going to be 58 degrees because 122 plus 58 is half a circle, which is 180 combined. And so this inscribed angle is going to be half of 58. So divide by 2, and you have 29 degrees. And that makes sense because that is looks like a 30-degree angle, like a nice little acute angle. Okay, so number 9 is 29. Number 9, let's check out what that's going to be. That's going to be D. Number 9 is D. Cool. All right, let's go to number 13, 14, 15. A lot of people said this was the hardest part. So let's go over it. No problem. Okay, 13. Circle A has a center at 3, 2, and CB is tangent to circle A at B, which is 6, 4. Find the slope of CB. Okay, so this needs a picture, so we draw a picture. So circle A has a center at 3, 2, let's say. We don't have to draw on a quarter plane necessarily, because we just know what's going on. If you want to draw on a quarter plane, that's cool. So CB is tangent at B, sorry, at B. So at B. So this is B, this is C. So this is tangent. So I know that if it's tangent, it is a right angle, and this is 6, 4 here. So if a radii is tangent, that means it forms a right angle. That's important. So I know that perpendicular lines form opposite reciprocal slopes. So the slope of one has to be the opposite reciprocal of the other one. Opposite means you have a negative. Negative make it positive, positive make it negative. So whatever this slope is, CB is going to be the opposite reciprocal. So let's find this slope right here. So we always draw a chart. Oops, sorry. So that's 6, 4, 3, 2. So this is 4 to 2 is down 2. 6 to 3 is down 3. So the slope is the change in y over change in x. Negative 2 over negative 3. Negative divided by negative is positive. So this is the slope right here, is 2/3. So I need the opposite reciprocal of that. So that would mean that the perpendicular slope, this is how you write perpendicular with upside down t, m means slope. So that's going to be negative 3 over 2, because you have the reciprocal and opposite of positive is negative. Cool. So number 13, what do we get? What do we get? Number 13, the answer is C, negative 3 over 2. All right, 2 more, 14 and 15. Cool. All right, so 14, find x right here. So this here is 2 chords that are combined. So if you remember that we need to get this and this, I add these two up and I take half and I get x. So add up these 2 arcs and cut it in half and I get that. So I don't know what the hell those are. Actually, I can get it. So like this right here is 180. So that's 120. This is going to be 60, because 120 plus 60 is half the circle. So this is 84. So 84 plus something here is going to be 180, which is half of this circle. So 180 minus 84 is going to be 96 right there. So 84 plus 96 is 180, which is half the circle. So x is going to be 1/2 60 plus 96. So 60 plus 96 is 156. Half of 156 is going to be 78. So x is going to be 78 degrees. Cool. So that one answer is A. 14 is A. Got it. All right, last but not least, number 15. Number 15, where we at? Doot. Oops, sorry. I meant to hit this button. Okay, so let's find y here. So what I do know, so this angle here is 2 secant lines. That's a secant line, that's a secant line, and they connect at an angle. So I know that y minus 33, and then you take half of that. You take the big arc minus the small arc, and half of that is going to be 12, which is in the arc where the 2 secants combine. So I'm going to multiply by 2, because that's half of 2 is 1. So 1 times this is just this. 12 times 2 is 24. And then add 33. add 33, and I have 24 plus 33, which is 57. So y equals 57 degrees. Cool. So y equals 57. So that's going to be B. 15 is B. Cool. So what you're going to do now is, so you're going to write some corrections. This is what you're going to hand into me. I want to see this. So you're going to write the question number, so like number 15, and the correct answer and explanation comes after that. Sorry, this doesn't look, that's not modeling excellence. Correct answer and work and explanation. So you're going to draw all this just like I did. So this is going to go down here. Here's all your work and explanation. I forgot that when, this is like an example I'm writing, when two secants intersect, the angle created, which is this 12 right here, the angle created is 1/2 big arc minus small arc. Something like that. So this is a good explanation, and then here is the extent of the notes I want. I want it all like that, okay? So everyone you got wrong, I want to see this, okay? So number, work, and answer about what happened and how you got it wrong in order to get full credit, okay? This is another grade. Great job, everybody. Hope you did well on the quiz. If not, that's okay. You can get the points back right now. Good work.